Mic check, mic check. I'm gonna make this quick. Mic check, checking my mic. All right, this real quick. People will catch the replay. I'm just gonna let it rip. All right. It's me, QI. And I'm laying in the bed trying to, go to sleep. I'm listening to YouTube, listening to Lemons. And shout out, first of all, to Lady Nika and shout out to Faith Yaya, who stepped on big beef sector business, big OG business, and let Lemon know that, like they're sick of him bringing in all these new people because this good dude, Shaka Zulu, was up there. And, he's from the black sector, Benz and all of them know it. Because all of those new people, Benz and all of them, they together. They all know what they doing. They all chit chat and all of them, their whole agenda was to take over the sector. They bringing in their people, they get rid of. Because I was back there in Discord with chit chat, and I had an issue. My issue was with chit chat. It's like all of a sudden you ain't coming with us and blah blah blah. So I did a live because it was weird. Because first of all, I didn't go back to Discord that much. I went back there for specific reasons, important reasons, not to do all the stuff that they're doing. Because I already know about what behind the scenes is. But they're behind the scenes organizing to take over the beef sector because they know Lemon is dumb. Dumb. And they also know that he's an egotistic, narcissistic, self-centered person. His whole thing is he want to be on the top, but he just doesn't realize him dumb self that as soon as they get what they want to get or get where they want to get where they want to go, they're gonna discard him. They're gonna push him to the side because he has no talent, really. His numbers are because of them, and they're temporary. And it was a part of the agenda, a part of the game, because they were trying to influence other people to jump on the same bandwagon. It's a psychological type of thing, right? So shout out to Lady Nika and shout out to Faith Yaya. Because if you notice, even OGs in the B sector, like whether it be Mother Spill Boy Treasure Lane, whether it be Jay Wilson, every original B sector person's numbers have skydived since Lemon has been around. They first went to Nest Channel because he like, oh yeah, Vic is a flip flopper, but you keep letting Vic up there. Vic goes with the numbers at Vic and Ghetto. Cause they running an agenda, you dummy. Like he's so dumb. They run and you fall for it every time. Resto back over here. Cause all of the men work together. Binary, Resto is Binary's twin. You got mad because Resto ended up being over there being cool with cause Resto was ready to get rid of you then. He was like, I got Binary, that's all I need. And really that's all he needed. And Binary just, like Binary just sweet talking you until he can get what he needs to get. You're expendable. He's disposable. The B sector is disposable. They just came in here and basically wiped out the house. That's all they're doing. Coming in, wiping out the house, modding up certain people. Some of their memberships look better than the B sector membership. And everybody, don't let nobody, everybody is on here for money. And then I just heard the Shaka Zulu people say, well, don't y'all want new people to come in? And new conversations? No. Every sector has a theme. The black sector, they was Tommy Sotomayor, Nature Boy. The B sector, LGBTQ, black woman, T.S. Madison Kaya. We got every Kanika Jenkins sector. Because what sense does it make to come into the Kanika Jenkins sector and then talk about Shanquilla Robinson? What sense does it make to come into the Kanika Jenkins sector and talk about somebody else? The whole sector was created, or no, good one. What sense does it make to go into the Kanika Jenkins sector and talk about Mo 3? Or vice versa? What kind of sense does it make to go into the Mo 3 sector and talk about Kanika Jenkins? So stop letting them run that you want to grow. The B sector was already automatically growing. Not just automatically growing. Now the B sector is shadow banned like the rest of these because they talking about doxing. A lot of that stuff, bad behaviors and stuff got brought in here. I mean, the B sector, every sector does their little thing, but it wasn't just that bad in the B sector. And then, uh, um, I forgot my thought real quick because I went too deep into that one. But everybody, don't let nobody tell. Everybody's on here to make money, and you got to feed home first. See, they kill off the storylines. I notice every time we finally get a B sector storyline, here they come and deaden it. And then Lemon sitting over there don't want to be talked about, but that's the content. This dude Chakra told him not to respond to J Dunn, but that's the content. The content is responding, beefing, responding. So if you don't respond, you're stopping the content. So and he said right over there and admitted how the B sector, and you're lying. The B sector wasn't the majority of the people who did you wrong. The majority of the people who did you wrong was the people that you brought in. Yeah, Dimples tapped you on some doxing, but Diva doxed you. And then VS then doxed you. You were already doxed. All she did was pretend to make some phone calls. All VS did was pretend to make some phone calls or make some phone calls and ask some questions. You've been feeling this way about the B sector because it started back with me and other people. Like you don't, Lemon doesn't promote any women. Notice he doesn't promote any women. The only people he promotes is men. That man, Shaka King, had only been up there 5 minutes and he passing out his channel. And then only to come find out, I told you they be running game, that he been in his Discord. They've been having conversations. But they was up there trying to act so brand new. Y'all better wake up and see how they taking money and food out of the women's pockets. We got women around here with children that need money. Everybody's on here for money. And we ain't trying to, like the B sector ain't just trying to give out all their money somewhere, all they strong supporters, all they strong donators somewhere else. And then the B sector needs to realize we just gonna have to start over. You probably gonna have to get rid of Lynn. And that's just point blank, period. And we want, because he ain't trying to stop. Because they up there trying to discuss. And then he's so worried about what people done to him. What about what you're helping to do to other people? What about you helping to seek other people's channel? What about you destroying other content creators in the beef sector, like Sir King? And you're doing it on purpose. You selfish, greedy, jealous, envious, hating. I was about to curse. But anyways, I don't like haters. I do not like haters. I like to be around go-getters. Because go-getters motivate me. But like when you got and then it's something good about when everybody getting fed, everybody got money. But then, like you got a big insecurity issue if you feel like you got to be the one on the top. You want to be top dog. Like he want to be God. Lemon over there trying to be a God with his goofy. Y'all really need to like he ain't who, like Ness told y'all. When you see this Negro a real person, because he takes snapshots, he's running a whole illusion on y'all. He's sitting up there and ain't nothing. That person that you see is a fake person because he's nothing like that. And then he ain't even getting paid or monetized. He just stopping other people from getting paid and monetized. But don't let him keep talking about people in the B sector did him wrong. That's a lie. Resto did you wrong. Izzy did you wrong. Binary did you wrong. Shaquille, you did Shaquille wrong. Y'all did each other wrong. But that's who did you wrong. It ain't B sector. And stop trying to act like you can. You don't run the B sector. You ain't been in the B sector long enough to run the B sector, dictate who is B sector, dictate. And that's what he's trying to do. Run, because he's a misogynist. And he has very low of value or opinion of the LGBTQIA community or women. But y'all don't let nobody do. I'm sick of him doing that. It's just surprising that people keep letting him do that. And then y'all really, when y'all saw him, let me see you walk. It's worse than that. When you see this Negro that y'all let run in circles around on you, he ain't smart, he manipulative. And that's all I got to say. I'm gonna try to go back to bed. And I'm glad I'm gonna come out here every time I get a chance because I'm sick of it. Everybody's here to make money, and you don't have a right to just sit there and try to keep people from getting support like he's Sir King and different people just because you're intimidated by them. Because you're not a content creator. That shit that you do up there is shit. That's a swamp, a sewage over there. And nobody over there is B sector. The majority of people on the panel is not B sector. But you came up off the B sector. You got support off the B sector. You wouldn't be in existence if it was not for the B sector. You owe the B sector. And that's just point blank, period. And I'm out. Peace.